In today's video, we're going to review the Fiido D11 e-bike. Now this e-bike is really designed as a very lightweight travel road type bike. I really enjoy riding this bike. I ride it up and down the street quite often. It is so light that you can just fold it right up and you can stick it in the trunk of a small sedan vehicle. You don't need a big truck or anything like that like you normally do. And e-bikes can get extremely heavy, and this one here is not. So let's go ahead and go over all the specs of this bike right here, right now. So the first thing we're going to do is look at this design here. Now this is a very modern design. It's not like anything I've ever seen before, and I actually quite like it. I really enjoy the look of this modern looking bike here. Now this is an e-bike again, so it does both have pedal assist, and it also has just straight up throttle to where you can just throttle it without any pedaling at all if that's what you want to do. Now this bike does have the fold and unfold feature, which is really nice. And to do that, all you need to do is just have this little handle right here, and it's really simple to do, just like that, and then you can just fold it right in half. Now it also has the same thing on the handlebars, where you can actually do the exact same thing. Just move that over and you can slide that right down. Kind of hard to do one-handed, but if you have two hands, obviously it's going to be really easy. And then this just folds right down just like that. And it just folds it down really small, which allows it to fit in those small vehicles like I mentioned earlier in the video. So folding down, really simple, really easy to do. Kind of a cool feature of this bike here. Now, one of the things about this bike that also makes it definitely attractive is the weight. So normally when you have an e-bike like this one right here, you would have pretty good weight. And the ones that I've reviewed in the past have been in excess of over 100 pounds. Now, if you're gonna fold a bike up and travel with it, you don't want it 100 pounds. Now, this one right here, look at that, super light, super duper light. Now this thing is 38.6 pounds. Now you can add a few accessories. You can add a front pouch. You can even add baskets to this thing. Now that's gonna add a little bit of weight to it, and you're not gonna be able to compactly get it down the way you really want it to be. But it just out of the box like this, it is 38.6 pounds, which is extremely light. Just about anybody can lift that into their vehicle. So for traveling, it's definitely a thumbs up. I absolutely love the weight. All right, next let's talk about range. Now a bike like this is going to have a very long range because of the weight. So when you start lowering weight on e-bikes, you're going to have a very long range. It does have a 250 watt motor, so it only goes about 16 miles an hour, but that is the law in a lot of states, and so they regulate it. There's actually ways that you can go faster with this 250 watt motor. You can Google it and figure out how to do that. I'm not going to cover that in today's video, but you certainly can increase the speed, and the motor is really nice. It works really good. All right, let's take a quick look at the screen here. Now, as you can see, it's going to be really hard to see in the video because it does blink because it's LEDs, but you've got 3 levels of speed. So let me get a close-up look here. You would switch it like this to 2 and 3. So you got 3 different levels. And again, I wish you could see this on the video. I'll probably put a pop-up in the screen so you can kind of see the 3 levels and what the screen looks like. You have your power indicator, and then you have your speed that you can go, and then your odometer that says how far you've gone. A very basic screen, not full color. And again, it's hard to record because of the type of light it is. Get a close-up there. Oh, there you go. You see a little bit better when I get closer. So there you go. And this does have a 7-speed Shimano drivetrain, so it's got a really good one here. Again, it's 7-speed. It's not top of the line, but for an under $1,000 bike that is this light, that's foldable, that has this cool of a look, this is a pretty good, basically standard shifter. And the Fiido bike does have the battery in the seat. Pretty cool little design here. It's very unique. It does hide it so you can't even tell really that it's the e-bike. And this is the plug right here that will connect everything within the bike, and you just rotate it to release it, and then you just literally push it right back in to lock it back in place. You got your power button right here, and once the power button is illuminated, this backlight will light up. That's how you know that it is powered. Okay, now to charge it, you can either leave it like this and just charge it right here, or you can remove it, which is kind of neat. You can just remove the whole seat just like this. I have it on really tight. You can remove it completely, adjust levels, do all of that, and then just take it in the house and charge it if you want to. All right, for now, the elephant in the room. Have you guys noticed that there is no suspension on this bike? That's right, no suspension. So If you are off-roading, this is probably not the bike for you. This is more of a street commuter bike. Avoid those potholes, avoid gravel, anything with bumps, because it will not feel good. And I noticed that a lot of people that have these bikes will actually stand while they're riding if you're going off-road, which of course you can do. And I did that with my BMX when I was a kid, so it's nothing new to me. Now at under $1,000, you really can't beat this bike here. If you want something that is foldable, very lightweight, compacts very small, that you can put into a small car, not just a big truck or anything like that, like most e-bikes, this really is a great one, especially if you're just going to be staying on the road. Again, if you're going off-road, this probably isn't the bike for you because you'll be standing the whole time. It just doesn't have the suspension to support off-road. Plus it uses 20-inch very thin tires. It's not the same as those fat tire e-bikes that are out there, and I reviewed a few on my channel. If you want to check those out, definitely go ahead and click my channel name, subscribe to the channel, and look for those videos. I have them sorted by playlist if you do click our channel and go on our main page. There are fat tire bikes like this. Now this company does also offer fat tire bikes. So if you do click the link in the description of this video, it'll take you to their website and you can look at their full line of e-bikes. This is a very high-end manufacturer of e-bikes, and this is one of their lowest and most affordable, lowest priced and most affordable bikes that they have. Again, right now there's a special, it's under $1,000. I don't know if that's gonna last forever. It might just be one of those Black Friday or pre-Christmas deals. But I saw it for under $1,000 and I thought I gotta get this video out to you guys. I really enjoy this bike here. Again, this is the Fiido D11 model. And again, I will put a link in the description section of this video if you wanna get it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. As many of my subscribers already know, I love e-bikes. And so this particular e-bike really has some cool features. It's very unique to any e-bike that I've done reviews on in the past. So if you're looking for a lightweight, foldable e-bike that you can put in a small vehicle, really, this is probably your best option out there. Again, I really appreciate you guys checking out my channel. If you're new to my channel, please take a moment to subscribe. If you have any questions about this bike or any other bike on my channel, just go ahead and comment right down below. Be happy to answer those questions. Thanks, everybody. Bye.